A wise person once said that it's okay to not be okay, and throughout our day, we try to keep up a good facade and grin and bear it, but at the end of the day, all we're bearing is that emotional load. So let's shed some of that emotional load so we can go with the flow a little bit more easier through life. So, taking full responsibility for your own well being and repeating after me, let's begin to tap. Even though it's okay to not be okay. And I might have some feelings around this where I really need to protect myself from feeling these not okay feelings. And I'm open to loving and accepting myself, even though I've been trying to grin and bear it, bearing all the pain that I absorb throughout my day and trying to keep up a happy face that's facading so much pain within. Perhaps it's okay to not be okay. And I'm open to loving and accepting myself, even though to love and accept myself sometimes means to love and accept those parts that aren't feeling okay, so that I can tend to my emotional needs to get back to feeling okay. And I'm open to loving and accepting myself. It's okay to not feel okay. It's okay to feel my pain within, that of which I've been bearing for so long, trying to keep up a stiff upper lip, but all I feel is stiffness within my body, all this emotional tension, all this pain within my chest, all this tightness within my lower back, all these things that don't feel okay, all these emotions within my mind that are within our world that keep me up at night, that make me think things towards others and myself that don't feel okay within myself. All this turbulation, all this emotional turbulence, it doesn't make me feel good within myself, but to express myself might not feel okay within myself. I might be scared of what I feel within myself. This immense surge of all these things that I've been keeping within that I don't feel okay to let out. And that's completely understandable. All these things that I've had to bear, that I've not been allowed to show, that I've not been allowed to act out, start to act within myself, towards myself, that of which I don't express, starts to suppress within myself and starts to make me not feel okay. And I get scared about what it is that I express within my suppression, within myself. All these turbulent thoughts, all this tension within my body. It doesn't feel okay to be okay. And maybe, just maybe, I don't have to let it all out in one go. I can let things flow a little bit more easily by easing the tension within myself, by giving myself the acceptance, that loving acceptance, that it's okay to not be okay. I don't have to perform to myself the way that I've had to perform to others, to say that I'm not hurting. My body is responding to myself, to let me know that I am, and it's waiting for my loving acceptance, to tend to my emotional needs, and to say that it's okay to not be okay. I don't have to judge myself harshly. These harsh criticisms of myself will not tend to my emotional soreness. I'm giving myself the space to not be okay, to be with those painful emotions that I've had to hold on to for so long, and let myself know that I do care for myself, and I'm here for myself, to let myself grieve, to let my emotions flow, to let all that anger out, all these things that are making me not feel okay. I'm okay with myself in this moment to not feel okay. I'm tending to my wounds, all these things that don't feel okay. I'm being a loving guidance for myself and letting my tears have a place. Letting go of the false pride that guards myself from my valuable emotions. I don't have to be anything for anyone, including myself. I'm being okay with my emotions. These emotions that keep me up at night. I'm being with them in this moment, and allowing this moment to pass so that I can get back to feeling okay. I don't want to bottle up this tension anymore. This emotional tension within myself. I'm wise enough and smart enough to let these emotions flow. I'm okay to not be okay. I'm okay to let those emotions go, where things that were said to me didn't make me feel okay within myself. It made me feel very wronged within myself. And I don't want to hang on to this wrong. It's okay to not be okay. All these things getting in my way of making me feel okay within myself. All these things that were done to me. And doing to myself by changing this narrative, by saying to myself, my emotions are valuable to me. These insensitive actions caused by others did hurt my sensitivities. And to deny myself of that will only make me feel numb. If I listen to the words of others who say, "Why are you being so sensitive to my insensitive actions towards you?" And listening to the wisdom of my inner body, of my inner gut, who says this is wrong, and made me feel okay within, made me feel not okay within myself. All these things that make me not feel okay within myself. I'm healing and growing. All these wrong things that were done to me, I no longer want to hold on to. I no longer want to define my thinking for my future self by allowing myself to know that when I'm hurt, it's okay to not be okay, so that I can tend to my emotional wounds in an effort to get stronger within myself, to recoup and recover, to resolve and dissolve the pain within myself, rather than hanging on to all the wrong things that were done to me and listening to the lessons of people who told me that it's better to grin and bear it. It's better to not talk about these things. It's better to suffer in silence than to speak up for myself, myself that is in pain. Like a crying child that people want me to shut up so that they don't have to attend to that emotional need. I'm not letting the lessons of my past dictate how I talk to myself or how I care for others. It's okay to not be okay. It's okay to attend to my emotional needs. It's okay to give myself the care that I need. And it's even more okay to reach out to those who can care for myself when I can't. It's okay to be not okay when I can't be okay for myself. Some things that I've learnt don't make me feel okay. And as I learn and grow, I learn that it's okay to not be okay, so that I can get back to feeling okay in mind, body, and spirit. And taking a full breath in and out. So yes, grinning and bearing it might be advice in the short term, but long term is definitely not a good method of living your life, because all that you're learning is that it's better to grin, keep up a happy face, and hold on to that pain, which eventually will start to mount up, similar to sweeping something under the carpet. All you're going to get is a big mess and a mound that is just another form of suppression. So sometimes the better thing to do is manage these things in small, manageable pieces so we don't overwhelm our nervous system and we can get back to feeling okay. So if you'd like to feel okay, then definitely book a one-on-one session with Eflowtion Support Services. I'm Dion from Eflowtion Support Services, and I can help you unpack a little of what we've been holding on to slowly, bit by bit. And until our next video, I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.